Hi, Avani. So tell us more about the situation.
Rose, we're hearing now that 3 civilians in the Indian-controlled side of Kashmir have now been killed as well. And Kashmir is a really difficult part of this region. Since the British left the subcontinent in 1947, this area has been fought over. India claims it, Pakistan claims it, both claim control over it, but Kashmiris have not really had a say in what this region means. And we have seen back and forth skirmishes, but obviously this recent escalation is really significant. Pakistan has also claimed recently that 5 Indian aircraft have been shot down, and that has now led to the airspace over several parts of Pakistan being shut down, international flights being diverted, and Indian airlines have cancelled a lot of flights into that region. But Ros, I want to take you to some of what India has said in relation to these attacks. It said that these attacks are measured, responsible, and designed to be non-escalatory in nature, and it said that it's only targeting terror camps, militant areas of Pakistan. And those words are really interesting because that indicates that this could just be a tit for tat, and that could be the end of it, that it's not really in India's interest for this to escalate. Now, the big question is, how is Pakistan going to respond? We've heard from Pakistan ministers in the last couple of hours who are saying, well, we don't want to escalate this further, but has promised there will be retaliatory attacks, but has not said what those attacks will be. So that is what we are now watching. But Pakistan has been very adamant that it does not want to escalate too far as well. It's not in the interest of both of these countries to go to full-scale war.
But what does this latest situation, though, mean for the region?
So it is a really big move for the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Kashmir has been a real benchmark of his leadership since 2019 when his administration revoked the autonomy of Kashmir. So Kashmir was previously operating on its own. It had its own rules and laws, but Modi said, no, you are now a part of India. And foreign journalists are very rarely allowed into Kashmir. I was able to get access 2 years ago because the Indian government was trying to promote this sense of normalcy. It's a stunning, beautiful location at the foothills of the Himalayas, and it was saying tourists are welcome here. Everything's back to normal. This isn't a war zone anymore. But there were military around during that trip. And now this sort of escalation in attacks is really a blow for Narendra Modi's image of making sure that this region is peaceful. And he really wants India to be the next big global superpower. But having skirmishes and attacks like this in the region is really going to backfire for him on the global stage. But obviously domestically, India felt that it had to retaliate against these attacks in Kashmir 2 weeks ago.
Avani, we've seen Australia's ties with India strengthen in recent years. Do you think we'll see the Albanese government playing a role in trying to de-escalate the situation?
It's really interesting because just yesterday, Narendra Modi tweeted or posted on X saying that he had called Prime Minister Albanese to congratulate him on his election win. And he reiterated the great trade ties that Australia and India have had. And over the last few years, we've seen that relationship growing so significantly. Albanese actually called Modi the boss when he arrived and spoke here in Sydney. So that relationship has been going from strength to strength, including defence exercises with both of those countries. So the Australian government could have a role here to pressure India to de-escalate. No one wants a war on the global scale at this stage, considering what we're seeing in so many other parts of the world. And what we're now seeing is countries like the US and Arab states, which have good ties with both India and Pakistan, stepping in and saying, let's de-escalate this. But obviously we are going to see further attacks from Pakistan. That's what it's promised. And soon we will be hearing from India on where this goes next.